Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. Today we'll be recording episode 10 of the TRG 2024 Road to the Triple Crown series. Episode 10 continues the coverage of the Road to the Triple Crown series. Of course, all of you know that we've already run the 3 races in the Triple Crown, and we've extended the schedule to go out up to the Breeders' Cup races. So in this episode, we'll be running the Alabama Stakes and the Coaching Club American Oaks. And you might be wondering why in the world are we running a couple fillies races. We haven't run 3-year-old fillies races since the Triple Crown, and then only a few before that. That's because we're also going to run the Travers Stakes, and there is a filly in the Travers Stakes that could be close to being the favorite. And as you may remember, we had no fillies this year in any of the Triple Crown races, and from what I can remember, there were no fillies running in any of the Road to the Kentucky Derby Triple Crown races that accumulated the points to determine who was in the Triple Crown. So I figured since we do have a filly featured in the Travers Stakes, we'll go back and run a couple of the Grade 1 fillies races that have been run since the Triple Crown. And again, that'll be in the Alabama Stakes and the Coaching Club American Oaks. We'll also be adding a few more races to the schedule. And if you remember from the last episode, I may have told you that the Travers was going to be the last race on the schedule for the season. But we found a few more races that we're adding to the schedule. Will probably be run later on in episode 11 or so forth. These races are the Virginia Derby, which is actually a turf race, the Pennsylvania Derby, and the Oklahoma Derby. All 3 will be added to the schedule. And for now, these races will finish the 3-year-old schedule, which will lead up to the Distaff and Classic races for the 3-year-old in early November. And you may wonder why we're going to also feature the Virginia Derby on the schedule, because next year the Virginia Derby will be converted to a dirt track race and will be part of the Road to the Triple Crown Kentucky Derby Victory Points series. So which means they'll be run sometime before the Kentucky Derby next May. So this year we're just going to feature the last running of the Virginia Derby on turf. And of course that is a 3-year-old only race too. Okay, so I guess we may as well go ahead and start up the game. Let's go back and view the top horses. There we go. Okay, right now we have Sierra Leone and Impel, Words by Ring, and so forth. And for you that you have the subscription service and wondering about it, this is the 7th issue of the subscription service. And again, like I had mentioned later on in the year, we'll release all the extra issues that were created after the road to the Triple Crown. Now let's go and take a look and see what horses have been added. The horse ratings, and right now there's 430 cards that are available in the set. And we'll take a look. As I said, this is the 7th issue, and you'll see that we'll be adding 25 new horse cards. Out of these 25 horses, 7 of them are actually new to the set. And as I had mentioned, this is the horse that will be, I should say filly, that will be running in the Travers stakes. And as you see, her card for issue 7, she's rated a 93. That's the highest rating given to all of the horses that we've created for issue 7. As you see here, we can sort them. You can see the Door Notch, Torpedo Annie, and then Sierra Leone. So that's, and as I said, since she's entered in the Travers stakes, we're gonna run a couple of the Grade 1 filly races before the Travers, just to add a little more spice to the schedule. So, without further ado, let's go and start running some races. Hit the schedule. Road to the Triple Crown. And you see here is the first of the fillies races. I had mentioned that the Alabama Stakes and the Coaching Club American Oaks have been added to the schedule. And as you can see, the Hatchfield Stakes will already run an episode or so ago. So let's go ahead and review the field for the Coaching Club American Oaks. And there you have Torpedo Anna in this race. There's only 4 fillies racing, but it should be interesting to see how Torpedo Anna does before she runs in the Travers. Turn, it's already locked, so let's go ahead and get this race underway. This is a 3-year-old filly, 9 furlongs, that's 1 1/8 mile. It is a Grade 1 stakes race, and for the final standings, the winner will pick up 100 points. And as you can see, this is a $500,000 purse. Okay, so here's the we're at the track. At the betting parlor, we can see that Torpedo Anna, man, you talk about a odds-on favorite there. There's Torpedo Anna. Lots of these roads and candy have outside chances. Intricate is probably going to be no factor. Let's go and let's see if there's any past performances we can look at. Look at Candy. Candy's running the Nash. Ash won 6, came in 8th there. And we have Leslie's Rose. She's running 5 races. Acorn, Black Eyed Susan, Kentucky Oats. That must have been the heat race and then the finals. And then the Ashland Stakes 2. Her record in 5 is 1 win, 2 plays, and 2 out of the money, and make close to $500,000. Torpedo Anna is not run a race yet, so this will be interesting for her in our series. And then Intricate's run 4 races, placed once and out of the money 3 times. Only picked up $88,000. You see Leslie's Road has their best race at 109. That was the actual in stakes, averaging about 102 throughout her season. Again, Candy only raced once at 84. And you see, Intricate had a pretty good race in the Alpha and Stakes. Picked up a speed rating of 97. That's the TRG speed rating. TRG speed. Okay, so it looks like we have everything set up. It'll be on the fast track. And we'll get over to TRG Downs for the race. And again, you have Candy, Torpedo, Anna, Leslie's Road, and Intricate. So we get spectator mode set up. Sewage Tower looks like everything's good in the starting gate, and they're off. And as we go into the first turn, we have Torpedo Anna leading. Looks like this may be a runaway race, although Leslie's Rose is trying to come back, but they're just all fading. It looks like it's going to be an easy win for Torpedo Anna. Okay, Torpedo Anna. You can see won $300,000. Excellent time. Well, that finishes up that race. Well, out of the race, go back to the schedule. Now you see we're up on week 33. We passed a week or so because, again, these races were added later in the schedule, and we're just picking them up now to catch up. Well, there was to be 8 entries in this one. This might be a little better race to watch. So let's view the field here. And there's Intricate again. And Candy. So we have two horses that were in the coaching club race are entered in this race too. Now, of course, Torpedo Anna won that race. And she's not entered in this one. So we'll see if that helps in the Intricate or Candy to have a chance at winning. And you see over here, you see Todd Pelcher has 2 horses in the race, Miss Justified and Candy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over to the morning line. Just quick go, and this is a mile-and-a-quarter race at 10 furlongs. It's also a grade 1 race, and winner picks up 100 KD points for the final standings for TRG Classic and Distaff. And this has a $600,000 purse. Okay, the Alabama Stakes is being run at Saratoga, and that, of course, is where our final race of this episode, the Travers, is also being run. Take a quick look down at the morning line. You see Power Squeeze as the favorite. looks like an odds-on favorite, but everybody else looks like they're in the running for second and third, and possibly one or two will give Power Squeeze a run for her money. So let's head over to Saratoga. Well, before we do that, let's view past performances, see if we have anything here. Here you see Intricate came in fourth in the Coaching Cup, which, as we all know from the race we just ran, there was only 4 horses, so even though fourth sounds good, it was actually last. And her speed rating was a 93 there. Did not beat her best of the year at 97. Power Squeeze has run 5 races herself. Last one being the Acorn Stakes, and her best is a 101 power speed rating, which she managed to pull off in the Kentucky Oaks and the Gulfstream Oaks. We have Marathon Void, who also ran in the Gulfstream. Speed 5, TRG speed was 92. Candy is now running 2 races. You see the Coaching Club. She managed distance second in the Coaching Club. It managed to pick up $100,000 over $100,000 for second. And her speed for that race was a 97. Okay, Chantella, Just Basking, Miss Justified, Neon Icon, not run a race in our series. These all new cards created for the episode 7 release. I'm sorry, that's the issue 7 release. So let's go ahead and head over to Saratoga and get this race underway. And here you have the field again. Intricate, Chatella, Power Squeeze the favorite, Just Basking, American's Boy, Val, I guess it must be American's Val, Miss Justified, Candy, and Neon Icon. Chatella, so looks like we out of the gate first. Let's go ahead and head over to the Stewart's Tower. Stewart's Tower is given the okay. All the horses, which are actually fillies, are in the starting gate and we're ready to go. And they're off. Again, this is the 10 furlong race, so we're around the track once. We have an early leader of Miss Justified, but just got passed by Neon Icon. Go into the back stretch, and Neon Icon still has the lead. The Power Squeeze, as you see, just it's catching up. But we have Chantillas, which is horse 2, have a little minor problem because she can't go inside because you're not allowed to cross in front of a horse, but she could go straight because we could use the flip through, and maybe the auto jockey did and it just didn't work. So we can try. We'll switch to manual mode, and instead of resetting, we're just going to run this flip through. But she has enough forward movement points, which she needed 2, and her jockey, which is Franco Vittore, is a 2, which means we have a pretty good chance of getting it. We just have to use one of the points. So do flip. Oh, and you see the maneuver has failed too many times. Option is disabled. That means all the jockeys already tried, and LaFranco could not get through. But we do have outside moves, so we're just going to go outside. And then we still have 3 forwards, so that puts Chatalas in a pretty good position. And we still have one sideways, and we can just move her inside, and she is actually taking over the lead. And we still have a 3 more horses to turn the run, so end the turn, and we'll resume spectator mode. And there you see the last 3 races for filly. Now we're heading into the clubhouse turn. We have a Chantilla, so it's maybe pulling it up. That little power squeeze is second, but she's not gaining any ground as we're going into the home stretch. And in fact, Neon Icon power squeeze, and it looks like it's going to be Chantillas with the win. So with Chantillas with the win, 0-2-1 fifth. And as you see, she was an outside chance. Anybody picking her to win, $64.60 for every dollar that was wagered on her. She picked up a nice $360,000 winning from the $600,000 purse. Power Squeeze came in third. Okay, so that looks like that's it from Saratoga for the Alabama Stakes. Remember, we'll be right back here at Saratoga to run the Travers Stakes next. And there we have Travers Stakes ready. We already have the 8 entries in the race. Let's lock them and let's view the field. And there you have Torpedo Anna. It's the only filly in the normally male-dominated road to the Triple Crown races. And she'll have Brian Hernandez Jr. as the jockey. And if we take a look at the trainers, we have C.C. Brown with 2 horses, Sierra Leone, which is our leader in our standings right now for the a slot in the Classic. Unmatched Wisdom and Corporate Power, I think, are brand new. We'll find out when we go through the past performances. And Dornich is a highly regarded horse, too. And Todd Fletcher has 1 horse in the race, Gross, and that's. So let's go ahead and get over and take a look at the odds. And again, this is the 1 mile and a quarter race, 10 furlongs. It's also grade 1, so we had 3 grade 1 races run in this episode. Again, there'll be 100 points awarded to the winner. And then you see the purse here, so biggest purse of the 3 is $1,250,000. And I have mentioned to you, there was Sierra Leone was first. Yeah, there's Feroci, that's looks like he 8 in the West. And there's Dorich, he's 12th on the list. So you have some very highly qualified horses in the field. Let's go to the past performances. Take a look. There's Torpedo Anna with her win at the coaching club, $300,000. Fee to 107. Unmatched Wisdom, which I thought that's not race yet, so that's a new card in the set. And if you flip over right across, there's Corporate Power also has not raced. Sierra Leone has won over $3 million, ran 7 races, won 5, second which is show once, win 5, place 1, and out of the money 1. And his speed rating is a 109. He averaged 103 throughout his 7 races this year. Battened down, run a couple races to Jim Dandy and the Ohio Derby. Came in first place in the Ohio Derby, walked away with 300,000. And his speed, best speed was 109. Honor Maria's running 4 races, came in third twice and twice out of the money. Looks like the Louisiana Derby came in third, picked up a little over 100,000 there, and that's his best race at 101. Then we have Dornoch, who accumulated close to $1 million, 4 races, 1-1-1-1. 1 win, 1 place, 1 show, and 1 out of the money. You see a Haskell, he came in first, got himself a nice check of over $600,000, but that was not his best rate. His best rate, he actually came in second. His best speed rate was 107. That was the Fountain of Youth, way back very early in the season. And the other one is Ferociousness. Ferociousness, something like that. He's running 7 races this year. Managed to win 2, has won a little over $1 million. His best race is 104, which was his very first race of the year, a Holy Bull, very early in the season. You see, first is to run a Kentucky Derby Preakness in Belmont. Belmont was his best, came in second. Dornoch came in 5th in the Kentucky. Anybody else? Sierra Leone has ran in all 3 and won 2 of the race. Won Belmont and Preakness. Did not do well in the Kentucky Derby though. So, I guess that's it for the past performances. Let's get over to the track. And we'll be running a fast track here at Saratoga. There we have it. Here's the field for the Travers Stakes. Torpedo Anna, Sierra Leone, Unmatched Wisdom, Corporate Power, Battened Down, Honor Marie, Dornoch, and Ferociousness. Looks like Unmatched Wisdom, which is one of the new horses in the set, will be out of the gate first. Let's check the Stewart's Tower, see if everything is okay in the starting gate area. Looks like it is, and they're off. Remember, this is 10 furlong race 2. Whoops. Oh, what happened? Well, let's go back and see if we can get this race scheduled again. Yep, it's still up. We got it locked. Let's rerun it. Looks like we had a little problem with the auto jockey. It looks like they would start. We'll have to take a quick look at that one of these days. There's your odds again. Sierra Leone and Torpedo Ali. Go ahead and start the race. There's the official Powers announcement. Everything looks good at the starting gate, and they're off. Let's see if there's any problems again. Okay, we're into the first turn, and we have Torpedo Anna out in front. Oh no, Torpedo Anna has come up lame. That's too bad for Anna. So we're in the back stretch now. We have Donuts with the lead. Sierra alone second, just a few lengths behind. And then Ferociousness Auto Jockey had a little problem. That's for 8. So the manual. I think we're just going to go outside and save that jockey point for later. And we can use the sideways to come in there. And we'll end the turn and get Anna Maria his turn. And there we go. And then we go into the back straight. And we have Doorknock, Sierra Alone, Unmatched Wisdom. Home stretch, it looks like it's going to be Doorknock. And it is Doorknock first, second is Sierra Leone, third Unmatched Wisdom is unofficial final. Then we have Donuts with the win, picked up $750,000. Ran the 10 furlongs in 203 and 2/5. And Sierra Leone second, Unmatched Wisdom third, Ferociousness fourth, Anna Maria fifth. Let's take a look and see if we can find what happened to Torpedo Anna. There we go, we have Torpedo Anna stumbled, loses the jockey and out of the race. Oh, too bad. Let's see. There we go. Torpedo Anna had Brian J. Hernandez Jr. Doesn't look like he was injured, but it did knock her out of the race. Okay, well, that's it from Saratoga as we ran Travers Stakes. We'll go and update the standings. And as you can see, before we look at the standings, you can see the Virginia Derby turf will be the next race, and then the Pennsylvania Derby late September, and also Oklahoma Derby on September 29th, and then we'll have our grand finale, the Road to the Distaff and Classic, run on November 2nd. Okay, so let's go ahead and list by victory points. And there we have Sierra Alone still in first, Impel Words by Rain King to Imagination. Dornich moves up a little bit in the point standings. Let's go with the winning standings, see what that looks like. And there is Booth, and the winnings moved to just slightly under $4 million in 6 races. And then we can go ahead and do the female only for Kentucky Derby points. and you see the top 10. Now, as far as I know, we'll probably not have another Phillies race before the season ending Distaff, TRG Distaff breeding. So, depending if we're going to run all 10, you can see right there's your 10 horses that'll be in the race. 10 fillies. Okay, well, I think that's it from TRG Central. I hope you enjoyed today's races, and come back again when we'll feature the Virginia Derby, Pennsylvania Derby, and the Oklahoma Derby. This is Gary signing off. Have a nice day.